the news about Holly Kennedy. So here's the deal about Holly, is that Holly is not well. In true Holly fashion, she knew that I was away for our wedding anniversary and waited to let us know what her oncologist had messaged or had told them on Friday. So my understanding is that the cancer is very aggressive, and because Holly found the radiotherapy so difficult that in the interim period the cancer continued to grow and grow and grow. Obviously she couldn't do chemo and radiotherapy at the same time. And the radiotherapy took so much out of her, plus getting her pain meds sorted. That it looked like as if poor old Holly was swimming upstream. The leronlimab continued, obviously, but part of the deal with the leronlimab is that it has to be used in conjunction with chemotherapy. And I suppose reading in between the lines, how do you read in between the lines? So what ended up happening is from the time that she left St. Luke's Hospital, which was only mid last week, was it Tuesday of last week, she came home with massive lymphedema on both of her legs and around her tummy, and she was swelling and swelling. And the oncologist was very perturbed by that when he saw her on Friday. She also had a low sodium count, which meant that the usual treatment for lymphedema would be to give a diuretic, but the diuretic couldn't be given because of her sodium, and oh my God, it was swings and roundabouts. Privy to the conversation that Derek and Holly had with their oncologist on Friday, only that I got a message from her on Friday evening to say, can you pray for a miracle? And then I got Derek's message last evening. Now, out of duty, I needed to let the fund donators know where we stood. And my understanding now is that Holly is in hospice care right now. So no different to what I said to the people in the GoFundMe and the donators to date. More than ever now, I feel that they could do with financial support. Holly was self-employed, Derek was self-employed, and Holly didn't have any insurance, medical insurance. So that's where we're at. So I asked the people in the GoFundMe to know what should I do about the GoFundMe, and everybody has emailed over the last 24 hours to say keep going, because now more than ever Holly and Derek need financial support. So Holly and Derek wanted it closed down, going against their wishes by keeping the GoFundMe open. It's just that they felt that it was set up for her travel to the States. Then that didn't happen. I had already consulted with all of you as to what we should do once the drug decided to travel to her instead of her travel to the drug. And you all said that you felt that the money should be for Holly so that she could get her genetic testings done and get an oncologist who was specific in triple negative breast cancer, and just to put all the money towards that and the extra supports that she was advised when she went to San Francisco. And now we don't have a trial, but we do have a different situation. So I'm keeping it open. I've spoken to a lot of the main amount of people who have said, Olive, I think you should keep it open. So I know that Holly and Derek will very much appreciate it. It's just that they had a moral compass that was guiding them in relation to the GoFundMe. Now, anybody who doesn't want to donate to the GoFundMe and who does want to hold a fundraiser, I have Holly's IBAN number. No different to the GoFundMe. The funds from the GoFundMe go straight into Holly's account. I have her IBAN. If you were holding a fundraiser and you wanted to have Ollie's IBAN, it would go. You'd be able to lodge it directly into her account, and there wouldn't be any of the GoFundMe commission fees, which I think are a percentage of what you lodge. So just ask me for her IBAN number, and I'll give it.